right, welcome back to the program, The Desk on Global Television. We had to go for a brief break to sort out some technical issues, but we're glad to be back. Let's take on the last talking point before we wrap it up. We're looking at out-of-school children, the menace, and Northern governors talk tough on kidnapping is where we're looking at, as Northern governors yesterday in Kaduna rallied against increasing kidnapping out-of-school children, insecurity, and other problems militating against the progress of the region, describing the situation as an unacceptable reality that must be tackled head-on. At their meeting, the chairman, Northern State Governors Forum, and Governor of Gombe State, Muhammadu Yahya, said for the northern region to get out of the perennial security challenges, it must develop its economic and human capacity, declaring that a long-term economic development is paramount to tackling insecurity in the region. And the issue of out-of-school children in the world, which could compound security challenges, as the North has the highest number of out-of-school children. They say they consider economic development as a long-term solution to the problems. In this regard, the revitalization of the new Nigerian Development Company, NNDC, is at the heart of their economic agenda for northern Nigeria, which they say they must explore innovative ways to invest on critical infrastructure capable of unlocking the huge industrial and economic potentials of the northern region. And also he has urged the northern fathers to look into what should be done. Eddie, let's look at this. Should we say it should be celebration that finally the northern leaders are beginning to wake up to the fact that there's something wrong with the northern region in terms of development? Before now, you would hear when you talk about the out-of-school children, the rate of it, they'll tell is Ahmad-Jari system, and it's a culture, and so they are okay with it. We remember that during the previous government, Goodluck Jonathan, he made a very strong effort to build schools across the northern region for get the Ahmad-Jaris into school so that they can get well educated. But once he left office, the northern governors and the northern leaders let those buildings and those investments waste away. And finally, do you think they've woken up from their slumber?
Yeah, this is a big move to serve the northern part of this country. I mean, if we had this approach by governors and leaders of the northern part of this country, some of the issues that we hear, I mean, the high level of insecurity and terrorism and all of that wouldn't have emanated from, because you understand the importance of it. We cannot ever stress the importance of education. I mean, and when you understand the fact that people do not just get to know what is right and what is wrong, so they just feel that whatever they're doing, issues of attacking, issues of firing and all of that, is just the best way to go. And then the point will always come that they become a threat to the environment and society. So it has always been the fact that they are the ones directly also killing, I mean, just disturbing the peace of the northern part of this country. So the move to start taking up the new generation and engaging them in educational sector is very paramount for them to be able to serve the part of their region, because importance of education cannot be. And when you understand the role that governors have to play, I mean, it has to be inspiring. When you understand what Governor Zulum is doing for Borno State. Visiting the primary, visiting classrooms to, at risk to visit schools and all of that, and making sure that they prioritize teachers' welfare, and also conducting, so many examinations to also get the teachers the best out of the teachers. So that's the best way to go. When you understand that they were not prioritizing education. We used to hear government sending funds, several educational intervention, even United Nations and some other organizations and NGO did so much. I mean, so much in the north, but at the end of the day, it wasn't reflective. Now, the governors have to also understand that they are partners to driving this to their region. They need to understand that from the local government, from the villages, they must understand the importance of education. Then we can actually arise. But away from that, government must also make sure that they protect the children going out to school. We have been hearing issues of school kidnapping. We've been hearing issues of abduction of children, the Chibok girls, issues of Chibok girls still leave so many children scared to go to school, because because these are the people that went to school to learn. At the end of the day, they have been abducted for more than 10 years right now. So these are also what government must do. As long as they want them to go to the classroom, they must also make sure that the classroom are safe and protected, so that they cannot just be victim of unforeseen circumstances. So it's the best way to go, and it's quite commendable to the northern governors.
All right, commendable to the northern governors. And I just go to get your final take. Global Television turns one today in terms of how far and how well we've come, and especially on this day. What will be your take?
It is amazing you're joining the rest, of course, members of Global TV family, to extend our wishes to all of us and, of course, the world, because they have been watching us, they've been watching our programs. The excellence of broadcasting cannot be overemphasized. I mean, we disseminate information at the comfort of many people's room, residences, offices, and all of that. So we're bringing those top stories and making sure that they have a feel of what is happening around the world. So we can also undermine the fact that today also is a workers' day. So the job that Global TV does, and now, I mean, joining the fact that we are celebrating our very first anniversary, 1 year of running administration, is that it hasn't been easy. So we give kudos to our management, our amazing managing director, Dr. Bill Ibrahim, for all the job and all the work he puts in, and of course all the staff. So it is quite a very amazing experience right here for me.
All right, so that's how we're going to continue to wrap on today's edition of the program, The Desk. I want to say thank you to Eddie Ken Michael. Always amazing having him on set, breaking it down like it is, and giving us a deeper perspective to how Nigerian workers did celebrate 1st of May 2024. And so we're hoping the federal government will keep to its own part of the bargain, and somewhere along the line let us in as to what the new national minimum or living wage is in the coming days, and also for the private sector, hoping that the government and in partnership with the private sector will also ensure that workers in the private sector also be part of the new move to make life better for every Nigerian. My name is Anthony Momodu, saying thank you for joining me on The Desk.